All right. I know I said I was not going to do any more blood clot update videos. And I still may not do a blood clot update video, but I am recording this just in case I decide to do so. Now, let me give you a quick update so you don't have to go look at other videos and see what's going on. But approximately a year ago, last October, not last October, but last year and then a year prior to that, in October, developed some pain in my leg. It went from my calf to behind my knee into my inner thigh. Finally went into ER because the pain was so bad and discovered I have a massive blood clot. Massive blood clot meaning that from the mid hip crease down to the knee area, 95% blocked, and from the behind the knee down into the calf, 50% blocked of the femoral vein. So not the femoral artery. The vein is the one that returns the blood back up. When it was all discovered, I immediately went into treatment dose with Eliquis blood thinners, and visits were spaced out weekly to monitor certain parts of the blood clot that were concerning. Eventually those visits spaced out to bi-weekly, and then eventually monthly, and then 3 months to here we are today. Now this visit is approximately 9 to 10 months from the last visit. And ultimately, each check-in with the ultrasound, there has been zero improvement whatsoever. Size, condition, it was just still all there. So they decided to space out the visit a little bit longer. And the last doctor's orders were to, rather than just limiting me and saying that I can't do this, can't do that, let's just push it to see what I can do and what my limits are. So it's drastically changed a lot of things, like how I do cycling. I'm obviously not racing anymore. I'm not doing zone 3, zone 4 stuff. I'm not saying I don't go into those zones, don't ever touch them, but a lot of stuff I do is just very laid back. Zone 1, generally not more than zone 2, just taking it easy and not pushing it too much. So today's visit is important to me because we're here in a new year, and I have a lot of goals, both personally, professionally with work. And while I know what to do moving forward now, I still want to know what's going on inside here. Has there been any improvement? Which I don't think there has been. And the reason why I can say that is that having this blood clot, there's physical things that you feel, like whether it's minor aching anymore. It's not pain anymore like it was when it was first discovered, and then I went on the blood thinners. And so now that blood is thinned out, you're definitely not getting that very, very painful sensation anymore. But there's still a lot of aching. There's a lot of indications that tell me that this darn thing is still there. And I think even today I'm going to discover that it's still there. But it would be nice to see an image and know, to know for certain, and to kind of use that to determine what do things look like for me moving forward, whether it's cycling, whether it's this multi-solar 9-day trip that I want to do, from riding my bike from, Albuquerque to Las Vegas, pulling a solar trailer on an e-bike, just a lot of things, more travel with work and professionally type endeavors. So that's why I'm recording this. I'm not even sure I'm going to use it, but it's here just in case I do decide to make this blood clot update video. So I'm going to get ready, go to my appointment. We'll see you soon, possibly.
3 hours later.
And we are back from our doctor visit. I'll just get it out right away and just tell you that in dealing with this blood clot for almost a year and a few months, and the outcomes of most of these visits, I never thought I would hear a word like improvement. The word progress has been thrown out there, but meant more to be to try to create some positivity in what's going on, even though things weren't improving. But today was the first word that, I'm sorry, today was the first day that I got to hear a word like improvement. And it actually sparked a very emotional response for me. And even right now, if you can't tell, I'm a little excited about the improvement. Now, let's clarify though. There's improvement, but I still have major blockage in that vein. So what's improved is where in the upper thigh of the femoral vein, it is still 95% blocked. And she gave me a measurement. I want to say it was 11 or 15 centimeters long. So there's a big area up here in the upper part that is still 95% blocked. And then down behind the knee, smaller area that is about 50% blocked. Where the improvement is in between the smaller blockage behind the knee and the large blockage up above. What's going on in between is what's improved. That has all opened up, where that was all part or considered part of all the blockage that was going on throughout that vein. So I had blockage pretty much going all the way from about right below the crease of the hip all the way down behind the knee. And so now there's a large section in between that has just completely opened up. So that's the improvement. However, it's still blocked. I still have blood flow problems with getting blood coming up. I got 95% blockage up here, which is why I'm, explains why I'm still getting the aches in the thigh here, or when I do strenuous activity or ride my bike a little bit more intense than I should, I get a little bit of swelling still. The other area that is changed is that there are other veins that the blood can flow back up on, which is why I'm not experience as much swelling as some could in this situation. So I believe he called it the deep femoral vein is actually dilated, and it's actually opening up, and it's compensating for a lot of the blockage that's going on. So that's the update. I get to use the word improvement. However, caveat is that there's still blockage. I still have now, I now have go forward plans on what I'm going to do, and it's continue to do what I'm doing, be willing to push myself a little bit on the bike, jump in those lower level D races, and not race near intensity as I can, but be willing to push myself and do some of the things that I feel like this thing is hindering. And again, it's not a permission to go try to become a high-ranking racing cyclist again, but it's really changed a lot in my mind as far as what 2025 is going to look like. So that's the update. I'm not going to drag it out. Hey, improvement, we'll take that word. But we still got a ways to go, and it's still quite possible that that this upper part up here, he said it may never improve, that it's just has become scar tissue, and it may remain 95% blocked going forward. So I got another visit. We might as well check it again and just kind of keep an eye on it. And so it'll be 6 months. So who knows? You may see another blood clot update video. I don't know. We'll see. See you on the next one.